All right, I might as well start. My name is Reverend Dr. Louis Gates, and I'm a certified medium here, teacher out in this organization. So today we're going to talk about Spirit Speaks, how your guides speak to you, how your guides communicate to your vibration. So I handed you a handout, and I want to give you kind of a little layout of what the guides are. Because you have, the way I was taught, you have three major guides within your vibration, which is the gatekeeper, the one that kind of lets people in, speak to you. Kind of standing at the gate at the end of the field. Allowing guides, people, relationships, people, situations, and to speak to you. Then you also have the doctor, or the physician, who looks after your health, your well-being, how you achieve your health, how you work with your health. That is your physician. Then you have the alchemist, who is actually the creator in your vibration to bring things to you, create money, create situations in your life, create relationships, create vibrations within your life. So those three guides are guides that you pick. At the end of this earth plane with you. You have other guides at the start of your life, at the start of your vibration, you have other guides. But those will change as you move through your connection to spirit. You might start off with kindergarten teachers, but you aren't going to end up later with the same teachers, the same instructors, because you move, your vibration changes. So you move to a higher level, a higher vibration within your life. So teachers will change, guides will change as you need them. You don't have guides in your vibration that are the same guides, especially when you're doing mediumship work. If I'm doing mediumship work, my guides will change as the ones that are working with me will change as I work with the audience or work with the individual. Your grandmother might not like talking to me. She thinks you should have gone to a woman reader. Why are you sitting in front of a man? You're not going to speak to me. So you might not get a conversation with grandma from me, because she's not going to speak to my vibration. So your guides will change as they draw the energy of who you need and how they're going to work through you. So you attract different mediumship guides as you do the work. You don't want to sit up here and say, I only have one guide's working with me. That's not quite it. You have different guides working through you, through your vibration. You also have your joy guide, your animal guides. I know people speak about animal guides and they are your guides. But remember, your animal guides also will change. You won't have the buffalo your whole life. You won't have the bear your whole life. Your guides will change as you need them, as you need the information, the vibration from them, or the energy from the guides. So when you're looking at a guide, don't think, oh my God, that's it. That's all I'm going to deal, that's all I'm going to put in motion, that's all I'm going to deal with. Other guides will appear. They will. So today you might have a monarch butterfly. Next week you might have some other animal totem. At what you need in the vibration, what you need. So, when you're working with spirit, it's like trying to feel them out. When I was taught when I was a kid to sit for 8 weeks at the same time, in the same place, if I could, to communicate with spirit. As all mediumship is with the guides and people in spirit, is psychometry. It's what it is. Is the energy of the object, the energy of the vibration that you're pulling through. So when you're sitting in a chair, like today, you're going to sit here in this church. When you leave today, you will leave energy in the chair or the space that you sat. You'll leave it. Tomorrow, if you came back and sat in the same spot, you just encourage and uplift that energy you have already left. And the more you sit there, the higher the energy becomes. So when you sit somewhere, pick a place that nobody else sits. Pick a place. Then every day, about the same time, go and sit. You don't have to sit for hours. Sit as long as your vibration tells you to sit. Then get up and go. The next day, come and sit at the exact same time again. Do that for 8 weeks. We do that at seances because we have people meet at the same time every week. They sit in the same chair. And in an 8-week time, you get to change the seance up. You get to change the people in the seance. So it takes about 8 weeks to manifest, to try to bring spirit in. The spirit comes in and looks at you, they're not allowed to scare you. So if you get scared, they're looking at you. I had a client the other night who wants to learn mediumship, but she doesn't want to talk to dead people. If you're going to do this, you might have to talk to them. You might have to say something to them. Because they will appear in the vibration with you. Guides are assigned to you before you get here. They're assigned to your vibration. They're assigned to you as you enter this earth plane. They're your protectors or your guides. They're your connection to the spirit world. We lose touch with them every once in a while because through our lives we're told not to talk to them. Don't communicate with them. People will lock you up. People will take you away. But if you're taught, like I was through a kid, I was always taught to communicate with them. Always taught to talk to them, have communication with them. And I handpicked my guides. I handpicked the ones that I was here when I was a kid. The 3 main guides are still the 3 main guides I still have. The other ones have changed, but they are still the same. And that's what you do, is you wait, because spirit will touch you. You'll feel like somebody touching you. You'll feel like somebody will call your name. Nobody's in the house. Different things will happen, but they're trying to get your attention. They'll turn the lights off. They'll turn things off. You'll hear noises. You'll hear people calling your name. You'll feel this energy within your space. Your guides are trying to speak to you. If you see a repetition of numbers like 111, 222, 333 on the clock, it's angelic presence trying to speak to you. Angelic presence. When you see certain things in vibration, you should just stop. Say, okay, I saw it. What are you trying to tell me? Talk to them. Have a conversation. We can do it in public now because you have earbuds. People think you're just talking on the phone. Think you're too crazy. So you can speak to them now. But you have a band of helpers, and everybody enters this earth plane with 10 to 15 guides. 10 to 15 people are at your call. They are there to help you. They don't force you to talk to them, but they're still there. They're still connecting to you. So they want to connect to you. They want to have a conversation with you. So, and when you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. When you start talking to them, they'll keep coming. There's no shutting the door in the spirit world. Oh, I don't want to talk to them anymore. Well, too bad. You open the door. You just wanted to speak to them. They're going to try to communicate with you. They're going to try to speak to you. And you might be in the healing field, working with healing. You're going to have healing guides that are working with you. They're going to direct you to a modality or something in your life that works for you. Whether it be spiritual healing, it be Reiki, pranic healing, and whatever type of healing that you're directed to. They'll try to direct you towards it. Push you towards it, not drag you. The only time spirit drags you is when you have got to do something and you aren't listening. Then they drag you. And they don't hear the screaming and hollering as they're dragging you down the path. They don't. They just drag you. Or you've done something stupid and they're going to save you. Either or, that's what they do. Try to save you from yourself. So you always have that conversation, that meditative conversation with your guides. Speak to them. Most of you, every single body in here, will travel when they dream. You will travel. Whether you remember your travels or not, you will travel. So before you lift your feet up, decide to go to sleep, while your feet are still on the floor, state your guides what you'd like to dream about. Talk to them. Then tell your guides the most important vibration is to tell them that you'd like to remember it. So that when you eventually start having these very vivid dreams in your vibration, there's going to be situations appearing in your vibration to get your attention. Different symbols will keep appearing within your dream state. Repetition, synchronicity, how Spirit works with you. If we could all see our guides and talk and have conversations and walk around with them, boy, we wouldn't have to listen to them too much. Because they'd just be talking to us and we'd be hearing them. But a lot of you have kind of drew your life and shut it down. You've kind of closed it. Young people come to my class and they can talk to Spirit right away. No questions about it, they're still connected. We get older, the door's a little rusty. The latch has been broken off. We have a hard time trying to break that door open and trying to open the door. In my class, I will teach people that there's a book that's called Magic Eye. You see them in the store, you look at them, a picture appears. Once the picture starts to arrive, it starts to appear. And that pulls both of your hemispheres together, it pulls them together. And by getting yourself to see that, when you get older, you're going to hold the book up to your face and try to push the book out and finally see the picture. But a kid would walk up and say, elephant, horse, they see it right away. But we, as you get older, it takes us time to see it, to train ourselves to see it again. There's little things you can do to connect to your guides. It's like, you can write down on a piece of paper situations that you would like to have. Put it in an envelope. Then, after a while, take the envelopes down, touch them in your hand, and see what you feel with the situation. What do you feel? Sense with it. What do you feel? You can get quite a few things right. But put them in an envelope so you don't know what's in it. Don't put a seashell or something there going, oh, key, ooh, seashell. No. Put something in there you can't tell what it is, and see if you can guess it. If you can guess what's in the envelope. That sets everything in motion in your vibration. They give you intuition, charges your intuition. You need to practice this. Practice it. Not like you have to do it every single day, but you should work at it. Make an appointment with your guides. Work at trying to communicate with them. If you really want to do it. If you just want them not to talk to you, but just follow you, then that's up to you. But if you want them to speak to you, want them to say something to you, that's something that you can do. That's something that you can manifest in your life. Everybody can. Not everybody's going to talk to people because not everybody wants to hear your problems. Not everybody wants to hear it. So, my mother used to say, just talk to the hand, talk to the hand. Don't talk to me, talk to that. But the vibration is we have that communication with Spirit. Because we have all these people working with us, the healing guides, the main guide. We have master teachers that have a connection to us. Everybody has angels in their vibration, some kind of angelic form with them. Some kind of angelic form is with you, guarding you and protecting you on your journey. Everything happens in your life for a reason. Don't take life as serious as you want. Take it as a vibration of information, of knowledge, to help you on this journey that you're on in this lifetime. And that's what you guys are here for. To help you learn from whatever situations are going on in your life. That's what they're here for. Here to help you with that. You might think your life is just crazy. I cannot help it if you signed up for your future family or in-laws and you got the keys to the sanitarium. I can't help you with that. But you can understand that you are living a life that has some kind of connection to you. If your guides want to change it, we do it, we set it, they will move heaven and earth. Nothing in your life you're going to change if it is not supposed to change. It will follow the route it's supposed to follow. Follow the route. When my father passed away many years ago, I knew he was going to die exactly at 3:30. I knew he was going to be killed in his car. I knew that. So I hid his car, blocked from the house. I gave him my car, because I had a big Buick. You could hit a truck with that Buick, it wouldn't hurt. Wouldn't hurt that car. But he found his car. He took it anyway. And he did die that day, exactly at 3:30. Nothing I could have done, nothing I could have said that would have changed that vibration of happening. But a lot of things in my life have happened that way. There's nothing I could have personally done, which I did, I tried, but I could not have changed it. So when you take things personal in your life, you take things vibrational, personal in your life, then you kind of, it eats at you. It disrupts the vibration within your body. It makes your health suffer. Makes certain situations in your life suffer. Wish things well. God bless. And understand what you had to learn from the situation. That's what your guides are trying to do for you. Have you learned from the situation? To be able to understand that. Why did that have to happen? Why did that have to go forward? I understood that later in my life, that I said there's nothing I could have done to change it. All I can do is understand where the movement is now in my life and what I had to learn from it. What did I have to learn so that I can move forward? Your guides are helping you with that vibration in your life. I have a guy named Jeff who follows me. He's my guide since birth. I've known Jeff my whole life. He's my helper, my encourager. He helps me. He's been with me my whole life. I have Joseph, who is a guide for me, who is my healing guide, a protector, a guide for me. I know who my guides are, but I've worked at learning them, understanding who they are. I work in trance, so I have trance guides who work through me and talk through me, that I have a conversation with. I had a thing a couple of years ago. I went in front of a whole group full of psychiatrists, a whole group. And I looked at them, I said, listen to me. I hear voices. I listen to the voices. And I do what the voices tell me to do. I'm not medicated. So, if we follow the advice, especially we don't have to take it at first value, is what your guides are doing, but take it as information. You can question it. Don't go running off and, oh no, guides told me to do it. Oh, it should work. There's some guides and people in the spirit world that have a sense of humor. Don't try to follow them. Don't do that. It should make sense to you. It should connect to your vibration when you're listening to what your guides are telling you to do. They tell you to jump off a bridge. Probably going to hurt if you jump. If you do something in your life that doesn't work for you, doesn't fit for you, when they start working on relationships with people in your life, is that something that you personally want? I had clients I had a lady in my life who wanted a gentleman with gray hair, blue eyes, 6'3", driving an old pickup truck, 2 blonde-haired kids. She wanted him to have money. I said, great, ask for that. She broke down to Ocala National Forest. She broke down, a car pulled up behind her, an old pickup truck, 2 blonde-haired kids, gray-haired gentleman, 6'3", walking up to her car. She's calling me on the phone, asking me, is he the one? We have to realize that we have to accept, when we ask for something, accept that it's going to be here. Spirit gets sick and tired of people keep asking. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, they get tired. They just tune you out. And you want to know why Spirit isn't bringing it? Well, you keep asking. If you've asked for something in your life, then you have to be able to accept it. You keep asking for it, you haven't accepted it. If you've asked for it, then you should already know that it should be coming. It's already on its way. It's already here. If you keep asking for it, they'll just keep pushing it back until you're ready to accept it. Remember that when you're asking your guide for things in your life. Don't ask for health, and tomorrow say, well, I hope I'm healthy. You just ask for health. Aren't you want to be healthy? Oh, I want money. Oh my God, can I have money? Oh my Jesus, can I have money? Huh? Oh my God, if you keep asking for it, your guides won't bring it. The one thing that I've understood with guides is that they have our best intention at heart. But they can only give us what we can personally accept. We personally can accept in our life. We can accept perfect health, we won't get perfect health. We can accept prosperity in our life, can't get that. You don't want relationships, the things in your life, oh, I keep attracting broken people. Well, just keep telling your guides that there's more broken people that will follow you. It's what you expect in your life, what you want in your vibration. When I work with Lucerne, when I work with my guide Lucerne, who is a teacher from the other side, my voice changes, different things changes in my vibration. But Lucerne knows how the spirit world works. He does. He has a strong understanding of that. And he might come through today. He might have that kind of understanding of speaking. But the question is when you're working, especially if you're working with trance, or you're working with communication with spirit, and you're going into meditation, when you're first starting this whole situation, you should get yourself a little alarm clock, a little clock. We got phones now, we can just do the phone. Set it up for like 15 minutes. Set yourself up a little recorder next to where you're sitting. And then go into a deep meditation. And then when the alarm goes off, you can play back the recording and see if you said something. If something was going on in the space around you. When you're first starting this. Because if you're out and you're in meditation and you're out, you probably aren't going to know a lot of stuff going on around you. But if you take it and you start having situations happen, then have somebody come in and sit with you. Have somebody come sit with you when you're in meditation if that's happening. You're just training yourself how to do it. Not every book that you read on the self is going to be something you need to read. Find something that radiates to you. You're not going to read exactly the way I read. You're not going to talk to spirit exactly how I talk to them. You're not going to communicate the same way. So for me to tell you, you must walk this way, do this, do that, that's counterproductive for you. Because I can't tell you to do that. I can only give you the tools to allow you to find your own journey with your guides. Allow you to find that journey, that vibration with yourself. I can only tell you that the journey is very rewarding when you eventually find your guides. When you eventually speak to them and you see spirit. Or your loved ones that pass the spirit walk in the room with you and say, good morning. It's very empowering in your vibration to have that happen. My father, my mother, people in my life still walk in the room and talk to me. I see them. So the question is, but it's taken years of me working and trying to communicate with them to get them to stay. We get glimpses out of the side of our eye. And then we think somebody's there, so we turn really quick. That turning really quick dissipates that energy that's over here. If you see something, unless you've got crazy stuff going on in your house, if you see something, just slowly turn and look at it. You're not dissipating the energy. Slowly and look. Don't go quickly. You'll dissipate whatever's there. Turn slowly towards it. It'll give you an opportunity to, that vibration will still be there when you start to look at it. Over the years, when my father appeared in a seance and dropped his wedding ring off in my hand in the middle of a seance, that I had him cremated with his wedding ring, but it happened to be in a room many months later. It appeared in a seance. So I know the spirit works. I know they can manifest things around you. They do have words. They can do different things and drop things into the vibration around you. So the question is of what you can personally accept in the vibration. What you can. But you can say, this is what I want to do. But communication is something that is a working process. It's always that. I'm still working at my mediumship, still working all these years, I'm still working at it. Because I wanted to move it higher than where it is now. And you get to a level of where you are, and you get there, and you either can stay there or you can move higher to a different level. a different vibration of speaking to spirit. We all want to speak to spirit. We all want to have some kind of communication. But sometimes your communication could be a subtle nudge, an inspired thought, a vibration. I tell people in this lifetime, you don't really learn anything. So get that thought down really quick. You don't. Every bit of knowledge that you have ever had in every lifetime, every incarnation, every vibration that's ever happened to you is within the memory of yourselves today. It's already there. It's already inside of you. The only thing that gets awakened is the cell knowledge that you already have. So you have to figure out, is that sudden urge to do something, that knowledge that just kind of appears in front of you. It's just your guides, your people in the spirit world, just awakening the knowledge you already have. You must be ready to awaken the knowledge you already have. This isn't the only time you've been here or in any existence. You learn things, you know things. And every bit of knowledge that you've ever had with you has appeared in this lifetime with you. All your guides are doing is just awakening that. Through sound, through vibration, through things, or just awakening the knowledge within you, that's all. And if we understand that, we understand that there's nothing we need to learn. All we need to do is figure out how to awaken the knowledge that's already within us. That's all we have to do. We have to be able to accept that. Accept that you aren't broken. Accept that you aren't too crazy. Some of you could be full crazy. We just don't know it. You hide it well. But you don't have to be too crazy. But the question with this is, awaken, ask yourself. I have a discernment that tells me one thing, that we should all ask our guides. We should get quiet at some point. Just simply say, is there something that I've missed? Something I should be doing? Something I should be putting in motion? Could you please show me? Covers all bases. Anything you've missed, anything you haven't seen, haven't put in motion, your guide should show you. Have that communication with you. So you're telling them that, the vibration. When we leave the spirit world, when we leave that vibration there's a place that we go through, a connection of spirit. A connection of vibration of spirit that is there in the spirit world. A connection to that. And that's where you start this journey. It's never a journey that you need to figure out. It's a journey you've already decided to take before you come to that spot. People in the spirit world, we wait for you. For you to make that decision to come here, to be part of this world. We never force you to be here. It's never an idea that you have to come back. You make that decision to come back, to help family, to help your group, to help the people within your group. That's why you venture here from the spirit world. There's never a place that we force you to be here. There's a place that you must be. For your own vibration, but also for the group that you are associated with. Many of you are part of groups, understanding, and groups in the spirit world. That group will travel with you through the vibration of spirit. Rise above, so below, and that's what happens in this world. You must understand that we, as individuals in the spirit world, want to help you. Nobody has a knife or something in the spirit world trying to disrupt your vibration. That is not it. You are your worst enemy in this first plane. You treat yourself badly. You don't understand that you are more powerful than you could ever imagine. You have the tools within your vibration to achieve greatness. We allow you to awaken whatever is from inside of your vibration. And when you do that, when you awaken that vibration within your life, you understand who you truly are. A part of God, a part of spirit, a part of the connection to higher ground. And when you understand that vibration, always, it is you who understands it. We cannot force it upon you, and we will never do that in the spirit world. We allow you to find the real purpose. But
when you eventually leave the shell behind that you have in your body today, you will truly understand that it was just a shell of this lifetime, of this incarnation. And when you venture into the spirit world, the knowledge will be embedded within the spirit body. And the energy from this lifetime will fade. The knowledge will not. You do not come back here to force some karma that happened in your life 20, 30 lifetimes back. Why would you do that? The time level is never the same. You never repeat the situation again in your life. Why would you think you would? Remember, this is your lifetime. Transfers through the vibration of this lifetime. If you come back to learn the same lessons again, the lessons will be different. To try to get it the first time is much easier. Don't try to come back and do it a second time. It's harder for you. Then you'd be a little miserable. Then we have to put up with you in the spirit world. Don't make yourself miserable in this earth plane, but to make yourself happy. That's all we want for you in the spirit world, is for you to be happy. I still was talking, so I have to allow him to talk, but the question here is when we travel from there, is how he has taught me. We travel to collect the people. We stand in a room there, and they allow, maybe a room about this size, and they allow people to enter the room, and you handpick people that have possibly traveled with you in our lifetime, members that have been in your lifetime before, that are family members that have been in your lifetime before. They allow them to come in the room, and you handpick your guides. Handpick them. You handpick the start. The 3 main guides, and then the other guides you handpick for services that you personally need. Then down you come. But on your way down from there to here, you forget. You lose that piece of paper with their names on it. You lose it. You forget that you are here. But then voices start speaking to you. You start having things happen. Things happen. You're maybe born into a family that allows this to happen. Maybe you're born into a family that doesn't. But as you get older, you start to feel the pull, vibrational pull of trying to speak to them, having a conversation. And that's what I want to tell you today is have a conversation with your guides. Have a conversation with them. If they touch your face, tell them, okay, you touched me, what? What are you doing? What do you want to do to me? What? Talk to them. If they're in a room, say, okay, I saw you. Step out. Talk to me. Say something. Talk to them. Oh, no, I'm too scared. No. They're going to hurt you. They're dead. You're alive. They ain't going to hurt you. You only attract things in your life that are negative because you do it. I got to tell you, some lady that I have in my class went up to Boston. Boston, laid on a grave of a mass murderer, trying to conjure the spirit up into her body. Then she come back into my class and wanted to know. She thought something was wrong. Something was probably in her. What are you doing? But she put herself there. You don't put yourself in a sort of situation that you look at and go, oh, that's going to be bad. That's not going to be good. When people give me a call on the phone and say they have an individual, a child in their house that's got a knife, and that child's trying to cut them, and they want me to come over and get rid of them. Well, that kid's at your house with a knife, not mine. Why would I go over there? Why? And when I explain to people, you have relationships and people and situations within your space. You have all these guides. Not all of you need all your guides all at one time. You don't need all of them. They follow you. But if somebody in your life, a loved one, somebody in your life needs help, have a conversation with your guides. Send your guides that you don't need at this point to go talk to the guides of the individual that you're trying to help. Send them. You don't need all of them right now. Send some of them. If someone's sick, if somebody needs help, somebody needs something in a vibration, send your guides. That's what happens when a bunch of people pray. They pray together, they pray for someone. What happens? You're 10 guys, you're 5 guys, you're 7 guys, you're 8 guys. Go running over there. Slapping the people around over there. Getting their attention. The person gets better. They get better because your guides went over and had a conversation with the people that were associated with them. You want to change your kid's life? Have a conversation with your guides and send your guides after your kids. Your kids will get scared. They'll want to know what's happening. What are you doing, Mom? Leave me alone. What are you messing with? Because you have sent your guides to check up on them. So you have to realize that you can affect situations around people by just speaking to your guides, by having that understanding with them. You have your master teachers that are going to teach, bring you information. But that information is going to be awakened inside of you. They're going to teach it to you, download it into your vibration, download it. So the question is when do you want to download? When do you want that to start? You need to tell them, say, I want it today, let's go do this today. But once the information starts, they'll go, oh God, too much. They finish the download. They'll finish whatever they have to do for you. But as you understand, all of this has a strong connection to you, your being. That's why you asked your guides, there's something I've missed, something I should be doing, you're putting in motion for me, please show me. And by then showing you what you need for you, your true vibration for you, or you, or you, or you, might not be what's good for everyone else, but it's good for you. It's good for your vibration. It works for you. It fits the vibration for you. So, ask your guides for you. Don't ask for, oh, if I had this, I would do this, I do this for so long. For you. And the guidance to do with it, what you need to do with it once you personally receive it. What do you need for you? When you're on an airplane, the airplane's going down, you don't put the mask on everyone else. You put the mask on yourself first, and then you save the other ones. Save yourself first. Save you. Save your vibration, so you can have enough energy to save others. Make yourself sick, ill, make yourself sick, vibration. Most of your illnesses in this life because of you have stored things. Every one of you are probably a little bit of a hoarder. Some of you could be collectors. But it's a little hoarding. If you get too much stuff in your body, then your body starts to shut down. Have a clearing every once in a while. Have a clearing in your vibration. Whatever's not good for you, let it go. Talk to your guides. Have a conversation with them. If it's not here for your highest and best, there's no business being here. No business being in your work field. But trust yourself. That's all you have to do, is trust your vibration, your energy field, not mine. You can take all the symbol books up in that bookstore and you can have a bonfire. The symbols mean what they mean to you, not what they mean to me. If you got run over by a red truck bad. If I get a red truck for Christmas, red truck good. So it's what the symbol is and what it means to you when you see the symbol. What does it mean to you? What does it connect to you with? Vibration. If your family members show up, but you're talking to somebody else about their family members, it means your family member either looks like them, their name is the same as theirs, they have some kind of connections. So you start attracting, you start explaining the person, but you're talking to your uncle. Your uncle. But the other person goes, oh my God, you're talking to my Uncle Joe. But you were talking to your uncle, because your uncle looked like him. Or your uncle has the same name. They'll send people to try to give you information, so you have to kind of like scavenger honey. It'd be nice if they just walked in and just gave you the name, that'd be awesome. Every once in a while they do, but awesome if they do. But the question is, you get information. We all want to know where we're going to go. What floor are we going to get off when we get off in the spirit world? Once we push the button, basement, penthouse, which one? Which one are we going to? 8th floor? 9th floor? Where are we going? We want to know that. We want to have a conversation with my guides about where I'm going. Where am I going? I know exactly where I'm going. But the question is that I've asked them. Don't be afraid to ask them where you're going, because you can step up a couple of floors. Don't be afraid to ask them, where am I going when I get to the spirit world? My guide was trying to tell you one thing. When you left the spirit world, your village, your people, your vibration that you left over there lit a candle for you so many years ago. And all the time that you're here, sitting in this audience, there's somebody in the spirit world tending to your candle, tending to it. The village looks after it. Until you pass the spirit, but you will go back to that village. People in the village will bring your candle out to you, and you will put the candle out. You will tell them of all the stories and the journey that you have in this earth plane, which will help the group. And the group will tell you how many stupid mistakes you made while you were here. Then you will venture into the group or somewhere else, but you will go back to where you came from before you venture forward. So now at this point in your life, there's guides, people, vibrations in the spirit world looking after your candle, nurturing it, taking care of it. They're not going to let it go out until the time is ready for you to come home. So beat yourself up all you want. You could suffer here, or you could have fun. One or the other. You can have fun in this place. I had a gentleman at a church service one time come up with a walker. He looked like he was going to be half dead before he got here. And he told me, he said, life is serious business, sir. I said, really? I didn't know that. Nobody told me that when I got here. Supposed to enjoy the journey. Get the knowledge, but enjoy the journey. I understood that, as the sermon says. You cannot change the journey. You can make it peaceful or calm. Remember, your guide should not jump off the cliff because you did. They'll sit and wait for you to climb out. Go, ooh, that was awful, wasn't it? We told you, we warned you, didn't we? Yeah, we warned you. They don't jump after you. They allow you to follow a path. Follow a path in your life. So today, all of you, when you get home today, just state your guides. Anything I missed? Anything I should be looking at or putting in motion? Please show me. Then give it a couple of weeks. You'll start seeing things appearing in front of you, repetitiously. You should look at that. Especially if you want perfect health. Ask for perfect health. There are other reasons why not. Ask for that. Ask for health. You're supposed to be healthy. Most of you would not make good patients. I wouldn't want to take care of you. No. So you want to take care of yourself. You want to be healthy enough. You might have raised some kids, but boy, they might have moved away and hope to God you don't come find them. So your kids aren't going to take care of you. You got to take care of yourself. So the question here, it's about you. State enough stuff in your vibration, let your guides help you, get you where you need to be, and then allow them to propel what you need in your vibration. Think of your life, the last thing I thought I would tell you, think of your life. If everybody came back and got their stuff, would you be okay? If your mate or somebody in your life passed the spirit, do you have enough money to last you in your life? Do you have enough for you to take care of yourself? If it was just you on the airplane, what do you need? What do you personally need in the vibration? Ask for that. Stop being selfish. Ask for what you personally need for you. So the dire things ever happen, it would happen. When my father passed away, I was going on 17, but at 16 years old, I was raising babies. I had to put them all through college. So the question is 3 jobs at 16, trying to get stuff. I didn't bother to ask. Said I need enough for me because I didn't expect anybody to pass or go to spirit. But as we get older, we can understand that somebody's going to go. We're not going to hit the door at the same time. Sometimes we do, but my wife says, no, you're not. So the question is we have to realize that somebody's going to go. But if you're left on this earth plane, on your own, are you going to be okay? If not, ask your guides. You have plenty of stuff on the spirit side of life to give you. Take care of you, help you, encourage you. Don't suffer. Ask them. And that's not being selfish. Remember that. You've done your life work. Every one of you have probably earned every merit badge that you have. Probably got duplicates. So understand that you've earned everything. You've worked hard. You deserve spirit to take care of you. Now, if you're on your last go around, you can't spend the money over there. Might as well drop it here. Let you spend it before you get back. You can buy gifts for the village. Huh? There you go.